I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks for watching our show today, Oakcrest, or wherever you are watching our show today. We got top stories from around the nation just ahead in the rundown, as well as what's happening right here in Oakcrest this week and what sports team at Oakcrest is heading for a championship.
That's right, we got those stories and a whole lot more just ahead. But right now you're watching the News at 9 on Falcon TV. I'm Darcel and it's Thursday, February 24th, 2011. With me today is Chris and Sierra over the news desk for more stories making headlines around the nation.
We got some Oakcrest news updates as well as some weird and wacky news. And for your video clip of today, just head in today's show, so make sure you stay with us.
Remember, Falcon TV is always on the web, and we got all those videos and info you need. If you already missed our show or want to catch up on the rest of today's show and other content, visit us at the bottom of the screen.
Also, now when you follow our Twitter feed, OHS Falcon TV, you'll get all the important club meetings going on this week sent right to your phone. So make sure you subscribe to our Twitter feed.
That's right. Let's head over to Sierra to take a look at what stories are making headlines nationally and at Oakcrest in today's edition of The Rundown.
Today looks at the country of Libya, whose people have started another revolution in the Middle East, following what the citizens of Egypt started over a month ago. Videos of the protests have gained popularity on YouTube in response to the wrongful leadership of dictator Muammar Gaddafi. Looks at the lighter side of parenting, where one angry mom who has fed up with her children's behavior actually put her own children's toys up for auctions on eBay over this past weekend. And finally, the Oakcrest boys basketball team kept the winning ways rolling this past week as they defeated both absegamy and violent and close-scoring battles here at home. The boys will advance to the playoffs, so stay tuned to Falcon TV to see who they will face in one of their upcoming episodes. That was your rundown for today. I'll be back in just a little bit for more on those stories and some weird and wacky news.
Thanks, Sierra. Now, before we get into those headlines and other news from around Oakcrest and the rest of the country, make sure you head over to Falcon TV website for the link and videos and podcasts.
Also, on our content, you'll find a link to information on how to order the Oakcrest Football 2010 DVD, as well as an exclusive interview with Taylor Bailey and the boys basketball team, and Kevin Winston a look at what Oakcrest athletes signed the National Letter of Intent, as well as some music videos from the Oakcrest Film Institute.
All right, let's head over to Sierra to get details on those stories from around the beginning of the show.
Thanks, Chris. In national news today, we go international for a story that's sweeping the globe. Following in the footsteps of Egypt, the Middle East is in an uproar as the country of Libya is protesting with an uprising of angry citizens against the government and leadership of dictator Muammar Gaddafi. The dictator has been in power for decades and has been called a ruthless leader who has wrongfully imprisoned many citizens from the country among other crimes. Like Egypt, Libyan citizens who are mostly in their 20s are seeking change in the way their government maintains control of both their country and their lives. The country remains in a state of unrest as protesters are filling the streets sending their message to the government leaders and military. Some videos of the uprising have been uploaded to YouTube, but not long before Libyan leaders shut down the internet and cell phone lines. And next, in the world of parenting, where consequences like spanglish to be acceptable, a new method of parenting is becoming popular. With the growth of the internet, some like selling their children's treasured toys on eBay as punishment. One mom, fed up with her boys' fancy spinning tops and how they wrecked their bathtub, decided to gather her son's Beyblade toys and put them on eBay. She even posted a picture of her son as he holds a Ziploc bag full of Beyblades. She put the picture and the toys on the auction site, attracting the attention of a bidder. The opening bid was the 8 toys was $69, but the bid soon rose to $9,000 and finally $999,000 before the auction was closed. And finally, the vampires are back in Vancouver. The cast of Twilight is once again converging on the Canadian city, this time to film the newest vampire flick, Breaking Dawn. The newest film is in the box office record-breaking movie franchise will once again and feature both Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. They both arrived in the Canadian city on Tuesday to reprise their roles as vampires in love. All of the cast members, including Stewart and Patterson, who protected their privacy, are making a return to the vampire film franchise and are expected to continue their on-screen and off-screen romances, which will surely keep customers returning to the box offices for even more vampire romance action. That was your national news for today. Let's take a look at what's happening around Oakcrest.
For Oakcrest Sports on President's Day, the boys basketball team hit the hardwood and faced off against Vineland in the makeup game. There was lots of scoring, and in the end, the Falcons came away with the win, and the final score was 54-52 on Friday night. The boys team also came away with the victory against Essex in all-defense game, where final score didn't break out in the 30s.
Because of the snow and an unexpected day off, the activity period looks a little different this week. So for clubs and meetings this week, Media Club will meet tomorrow to talk about Oakcrest's Best Dance Crew 2.
Pi Day at Oakcrest High School will be celebrated on March 14th, Monday this year. Get an order form for your t-shirts in this year's event. The Map Club is selling the shirts for $8 for all regular sizes and $10 for extra large sizes. Orders are due March 2nd. See Ms. Toscano for more information.
When it comes to course selections next year, be sure to consider Media Club as an elective. If you already haven't, this is an excellent opportunity to improve your public speaking skills and learn about the worlds of advertising, TV and video production, and a whole lot more.
That's right, and if you're looking at picking courses for college next year at ACCC, then they have a new program in the field of media for you to consider. Atlantic Cape Community College will begin offering a new degree in new media studies starting in September. The new program will give students experience in web and graphic design, public relations writing, television and radio production.
The program is designed to give students skills that can take you directly to a job on graduation. The college has an internet radio club that has been growing in popularity and just started a new television club. Students will also have an opportunity to do an internship with the local media companies.
Alright, now let's take a look over at our video clip of today.
Very self-assured or self-possessed, very confident.
Rumor that I took 100 million francs from the French to keep the stories running for another year.
Excuse me, Mr. Carver?
Yes.
This is the new banker, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
What do $15 worth of sausage, a first aid kit, and a pack of napkins have in common? Those are the items a man who broke into a Southwest Florida clubhouse thought he should steal with no clothes on. Joshua Ryan Aberthy faces burglary and petty theft charges for the January sausage heist. Police say Aberthy was caught on surveillance video prancing around in his birthday suit inside a clubhouse after getting in through an unlocked sliding glass door. Though the suspect was wearing shorts when he entered the club, it's believed he took a shower inside and decided to air dry. When an employee got to the club the next day, he realized the sausage was missing from the refrigerator. Also missing was a $25 first aid kit and a $5 pack of napkins. When the security footage was reviewed, the employee recognized the suspect as a man who hangs around in the woods behind the club and had been previously told to leave the area near the club. A detective identified him as Aberthy, and the police arrested him. In a previous incident, police say he broke into a garage and stole several items, including a mongoose bicycle several months ago. That was your weird and wacky news for Thursday. Now back over to the other anchors for more news.
Everyone knows that this month is Black History Month, and throughout the month, Falcon TV will spotlight those African Americans who have made a difference in our world and our communities here. Here's today a look at what stories are making headlines for African Americans make a difference every day.
In addition to 8 other novels, Toni Morrison wrote Beloved, earning the Pulitzer Prize for fiction. She was later awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in Literature in 1993. She continued to champion the arts as a professor for 17 years before retiring in 2006. Honor great moments in our history.
Don't forget, we're always online, and you can catch up on anything you missed on today's past episodes by visiting us back on YouTube, by emailing us your questions and comments on talentproductions@yahoo.com, and by following us on Twitter at OHS Falcon TV for announcements and news updates.
That's your news for Thursday. I'm Garcelle, and for Chris, Sierra, and everyone else here at Falcon TV News Team, thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Wherever you're watching from, have a great day, and we'll join you right back here tomorrow for more Oak news stories making headlines on the news at 9 Falcon TV. Have a great day.